Nothing going on in the dry cow shed? I guess not. Well, anyways, good morning everyone. This is Organic Dairyman and welcome back to my channel today. Today is Sunday, May 22nd, and a chilly one at that. It's been in temperatures have been averaging in the low, I don't know, in the 40s for the, it seems like for the daytime highs lately. But yet the last week has been cold. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing okay. I am doing okay. And yes, but as you can see, it is a mostly cloudy day. So what do we got going on around here today? Well, not really a lot. I'm gonna go grind a batch of feed here for the young stock quick that I was gonna try to do the other day, finish up the other day, but I never got done. But yeah, we had a lot of things been going on around here. It's just been kind of a slow spring because it's been wet. Like I say, we've had a lot of things going on. My brother and my nephew, they've been hauling manure, and I think we got most, well actually it's mostly all done. So, and we got some other stuff we got to do. We got to do some little bit of landscaping in our cattle lot because it's been wet and everything is just messed up because of the wet weather. And we got another load of hay in here, the hay shed here. I guess that's where we've been storing the tractor and stuff, but what you saw earlier, I just started up the tractor to get it warming up while I did some other things. But yeah, we got another reason why we got another load of hay was because, well, a little bit over a week ago we had a derecho come through here, and just a bad storm. It really didn't do any damage here on our farm, but the guy that we bought a load of hay from him this spring, but anyways, his hay shed just blew apart in that storm. So he didn't have a roof over it, so he needed to get rid of his hay. He wanted to get rid of it, gave us a discount on the hay, so that was a good thing. There was some other people that had damage in the western part of the county. Some people had buildings blow apart and grain bins get smashed in. But anyways, I got some footage of that day, and I'll include that after this segment here, so you can watch it. I didn't get much, but I got some, so you can kind of get a sense of what was going on that day. So, but anyways, I better go get that batch of feed ground. We also, oh yeah, yesterday too, we got a load of fertilizer in, and then we're supposed to get another load of fertilizer into the far away farm here tomorrow. Hopefully it's gonna come. So yeah, so there's things happening, but it's just slow. Well, here comes the storm. Nice big old wall cloud coming in. Or I don't know, maybe it's not a wall cloud, but it's something. Well, she's coming down now. Oof. Raining cats and dogs. There comes some hail. There it is. Well, a little generator came in handy. Power went out in the barn on the entire farm, so using it to run this conveyor so we could feed the cows in the barn. So yeah, I guess it came in handy and running a light to light it up. Came in useful for something anyways. Yeah, power's up. Ooh, there went some lightning. Calmed down a little bit, but it's still pretty windy. Got the generator running. Okay, I gotta grind some hay bales for the milk cows because we're basically all out of haylage. There's probably some stuff like I could shovel up over there, but more or less we're all out of haylage. So now we're totally dependent on, well, we gotta grind those big square bales that I was telling you about earlier. So yeah, so that's what I gotta do next. Also, I know some of you are probably wondering, when are we gonna take the T6 180 off of the mixer wagon? Well, as soon as it quits raining out, we would like to put the 4240 back on there, but if we do, we're not gonna get very much traction. It is just, like I said, it has been, if you haven't been following my videos this spring, you don't know, it has been a very wet spring. It's rained just about every day now, a little bit for the last 3 days. So it has been wet, 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 and wet. And downright discouraging, if you know what I mean. So anyways, one other thing too I forgot to mention is the trucker called here this morning and said that that other load of fertilizer is going to be coming, and he's going to bring it over to the far away field. So we got to get some stuff ready to take over there. And as soon as I get done grinding hay, my brother, he's going to take some stuff. We got to take some pallets and a tarp over there because we got to cover it. God only knows when we're going to get into that field over there, because it is, we never got it worked last fall, and that soil is a heavier soil. And I don't know, this year we're going to be switching some crops around because of that reason, and we don't like to do it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do to survive, to put food on the table. Okay, it's gonna add a little bit of water to that thing, so it just kind of helps the cattle so they don't sort the grain out so much in there, because since we're out of corn silage, we have to put a little bit of ground corn in there. So anyways, we're gonna get ready and head over to the field. I guess I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna bring the loader, my brother's gonna bring the trailer and some pallets, and we're gonna get that fertilizer unloaded because he's gonna be coming in a little bit over an hour. So okay, over here at the field, we're just gonna unload on the road over here because it's too wet out in the field for the trucker to get out there. He'd get buried out there. So that's what we're gonna do, is get them unloaded here, and he's gonna back the truck up here so we start unloading. It's kind of a Hispanic, speaks broken English. So, but I do have a translator app on my phone, so if we do need to better translate, we can translate. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do. Get what is it? I don't know how many bags there is on there, but like 24 bags or something. yeah, that's right. Okay, everybody, we're gotta cover that stuff up with we gotta cover that fertilizer up with a tarp, and because we're not gonna get to it here for a little while. It's gonna rain, and there goes the trucker. So we're gonna get this covered up, and then we gotta cut up some tree branches that blew down on that derecho, that straight line winds that came through. So well, I'm just kind of out here looking the field over. Obviously you can see we got the fertilizer tarped. Just looking at all the ruts. This field is just different soil than back at our farm. It's just like, it is just heavier soil. Hangs on to moisture more. So, and my brother's over there, if you can see him. He's over there trying to get some trees, or pine tree that went down. I guess he's moving it. Oh, let's see here. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of this video. Today is Monday, the 23rd, May 23rd. So anyways, what am I doing here? I was looking at the lawnmower here because this thing needs... It either needs a new set of blades on here, or we have to take the blades off and we have to sharpen them. But there's a correct way you have to sharpen the blades in the mower deck. There's 3 of them on here, but I don't know. I just want to see what the part number is, if we know what to get for the blades. But anyways, yeah, it's one of the things we're doing around here today. And as you can see, my tiller project, I ended up taking the engine off on here, because I got the engine sitting over here, because they had some trouble with the I don't know, I thought I was having some trouble with the governor on here, and yeah, I don't know, it backfired one time, and ever since it backfired, the engine just wants to take off and go. Even got a different carburetor for it, and I don't know, I got the this thing over here, the governor is fine, so I don't know. I don't know if there's any Briggs and Stratton people out there that know anything about these engines, but it just keeps wanting to rev up. It's either hot, it either takes off and goes, or it's off. There is no between. So I don't know if there's something that I got messed up on the linkage on there. As far as I know, I got everything right. I've watched other videos on YouTube about it. I don't know. And don't even ask about this tractor. It's gonna get fixed when it's gonna get fixed. Anyways, I better get back to work here. We're gonna try to, what are we gonna do today? Now, we're gonna try and get things done and get that corn planter worked on. The welder guy, well, I'll show you the corn planter, what we got going on that later here, but We got some stuff on that we got to get fixed, and we got to do some landscaping, as I mentioned yesterday, too, in the cattle lot, and find out whatever we can do, I guess. Okay, I am in the TM125 loader tractor here. I am just gonna put a little bit of ground hay on the mixer wagon so no cows can have a little bit more. But anyways, since the last segment there, we had my brother and I talked about some things. My brother Steve and I. And so what's gonna happen here today is, or what we're gonna try and do here is we want to try to get a field of corn planted. I don't think it's gonna happen today, but we got one field. It's right over there, that field right in between those trees. We're gonna try to get that worked. Probably gonna have to work it a couple times, and then we're gonna see if we can get it planted. But like I said, I don't think it's gonna happen today because we still got to finish fixing in the corn planter, which I still haven't shown you what needs to get fixed. I can't remember. Maybe I did. I don't remember, but anyways, the corn planter needs to get finished getting fixed. So, and that's what we're gonna do. Try to get ready for planting our first field of corn. Last year at this time, we already had. I think we had the far away field all planted in the corn and the soybeans, and we were actually, I think we had one field back here planted in the soybeans. So we are running a little bit behind this year because of Mother Nature. It's kind of grumpy this year. Okay, I just got done taking the pallet forks out this thing, and we're all done with, well, if you don't know, we do milk cows a little bit later than most people do, but milking took a little bit extra longer today because we had a fresh heifer, and fresh heifers don't know anything about getting milk, so you kind of have to, you know, train them in. So anyways, yeah, so what am I gonna do right now? I gotta grind some more hay. We got our little hay piles that we grind up here, and so I gotta grind some more hay, and I gotta work in that corn planter. And sometimes working with animals takes up a lot of freaking time. And it's worse when you're already behind on things because, I don't know, sometimes I feel like we got too many irons in the fire, if you know what I mean. There's too many things, we're trying to do too many things, but it just doesn't help when the weather, it's so dang bumpy because of all the wetness this spring. But yeah, so I gotta grab, let's see here, gotta get the bales for the young stock. And then grind those up, work on the corn planter. Let's see. Okay, finally I can explain to you, now that I'm by the corn planter, I can finally explain to you what I have done to it and what I need to do to it. So anyways, as you can see, the marker on this side is missing. It's still over at the welding guy's place. It's done. We just got to go over and get it. But the biggest thing that we need to replace on here is this thing. I don't know how well you can see it. I know it's kind of dark. Maybe you can see it now. But this sprocket right here. You see all that slop in there? That's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be like this one with the chain still on. Hardly any slop. Because it has all that slop in there, it wants to throw the chain off. It's it drives the planter, it drives all the roll units. You know, you can get by with one. I did do that last year to finish up, but if that one goes, you know, puts a lot of extra stress on that chain, and I don't want that one to go. If that one goes, you're done. So I gotta take this wheel off. And I don't know if I'm gonna need a jack. I'm probably gonna need a jack to do it. So, anyways, I have let me show you. This is the new one. So, gosh, I can't even remember how much this thing costs. I think it was like 54 bucks or something like that. I don't know. So, anyways, I'm gonna work at getting that wheel off while the mixer wagon up there. I got the water running in there, so I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. While that's doing that, I'm gonna work at this, then I'll have to go back up and check it in a little bit, but might as well do it that way anyways. Okay, I've been trying to figure out why I can't get this tire out, and I didn't realize that there's a nut back here, so I had to go up to the other shed and get a channel lock pliers. Now I should be able to get it if the channel lock pliers. Oh, it's like sometimes, there we go. It's like sometimes we have tools up in the other shed that we don't have out here, and then there's tools we have out here that we don't have up in the other shed. And you gotta walk back and forth, back and forth. I just want someday one shop with everything in it, so we don't have to walk back and forth. So, well, anyway, let's see if this thing comes off. I just could not figure out that's what the problem was. Now it should come off, I hope. Oh yes, she came off. There it is. Punk. Off. Well, it's raining out. Just there working on the planter, and all of a sudden I heard pitter patter on the roof. Oh my gosh. It's just like a little shower coming over, but oh my gosh. You just can't win this year. You just cannot win. It's like this year, it just feels like all the cards are stacked against you this year. Hang it. It needs to quit raining. For a while, anyway. Well, good morning everybody. Welcome to day 3 of this video. Today, what is today? Today is Wednesday, 23rd of May, I believe. No, excuse me, Tuesday, not Wednesday. I'm a whole day ahead. Today is Tuesday, the 24th. So anyways, today we're gonna plant some corn. That's the plan. We got a lot of things to get ready. To get to that point, it's probably going to be later in the day when we start planting corn, but we got to milk cows, we got to spread fertilizer out there, work the field, got to get the planter out and do all that other stuff. So it's going to be a busy day. filling up the tractor here, and then I got to do one more job, and then I'm gonna go and work on getting the corn planter out of the shed. So that's what we're gonna do here in a little bit. As soon as I get done putting this very expensive diesel fuel in the tractor because of certain administration a lot in this country. Okay, well, let's get this equipment moved out of here. I am just gonna finish that planter up once I get it out, especially this marker, because it's gonna be easier to work with it out of here. And I have to go to town and get a carriage bolt and some little eye hook thing because we don't have that at hand. But so anyways, I'm gonna set you guys up and do a time lapse here and get all the equipment moved out. And that I'm gonna have to pull start the 720 because I don't know why that pony motor, it just keeps flooding every time you try to start. I think the float is stuck in there, but I don't have time to work on that, so we're just gonna have to pull start it. Well, I had a little boo-boo with the combine. I don't know if you could see in the time lapse. Yeah, because I started this thing up from the back because the switch inside the cab is bad. But before I did it, I thought I'm gonna make darn sure this thing is in neutral. I took it out of gear. Well, at least I thought it was out of gear. It must have just been hanging on in gear just by a thread. It started backing up on me, and I couldn't get in there fast enough before it backed into the gravity box. I should have pulled the gravity box out of the way first, but you know, it's kind of one of those things. I thought that the thing was in neutral. That's why I went in the cab in the first place. But, oh well, it's just a little cosmetic damage. Main thing is nobody got hurt. But we could take this panel off. We could take this panel off and fix it. So it's not the end of the world, but I wish it never happened. But anyways, I gotta go shut the 720 off. Parked it up on top of the hill so we could start it again. And then finish up on the corn planter. Okay, just a couple things that we need for the planter yet in town. Just a carriage bolt and like kind of an eye hook thing. I don't know if that cable that right there. So my brother, he's gonna run to town to the farm store, get that. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat here too in a little bit. or just my brother's eating something right now, but I'm gonna eat something, and then I don't know what tractor we're gonna put in there. I think I was gonna put the 8670. I know my brother said that the GPS, when he was out spreading fertilizer, he wasn't getting full reception, so it wasn't working. But I think I just soon put the 8670 in there in case the reception gets better. I don't know if there's something with the globe on there. But the only thing left to do is to check out the all the sensors on here. They're down in there, and so yeah. And get all the boxes back on. Seed corn in the boxes, so. And that little red light's working. Oh. That one's on. Okay, everybody, it is 3:03 in the morning. And I'm still planting yet, but one good thing is I got the GPS working on here. It was not the globe on the top. I posted something on Instagram, Facebook, and anyway, somebody saw that and they told me they didn't tell me exactly how to do it, but I figured it out once they told me about there's some satellites, or a satellite. There was 138 and 135 if you're on the government WAS system. There's something with satellites they changed or whatever. So anyways, I got it figured out, and now I'm using auto steer. And I'm glad I figured that one out. So anyways, I'll go back to you guys when I get done. Okay, everybody, it's a little bit after 5 in the morning. I got done finally with the field, so we got one field of corn planted. It is I'm just glad I got the GPS figured out. I wish I had known about that sooner, but I guess that's the nice thing. Sometimes you post things on social media, somebody sees it and they can tell you what's wrong with something sometimes. But anyways, I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed, get a little rest, and then start everything back over again. Just a real light rain coming down. So anyways, I guess we'll see what else we're gonna work on, but hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, so anyways, please don't forget to like, rate, comment, subscribe. And if you want to know where all the social media networks to follow me on, just go down in my description and you can figure out the rest in there. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.